Happy Easter, everyone. How are we doing? I'm excited to do this video. So today I'm going to show you 5 top stocks that I'm buying. Like, I may not buy all of them, but these are stocks that I'm keeping an eye on, and I really love the stocks, and I'll tell you why I'm getting them. So over the last week, we had first of all a 4 days. There was no stock market trading on Good Friday. All right. So we had just Monday to Thursday, and markets dropped because so many things happened. So honestly, this is one of the most difficult times, especially if you're a new person in the stock market. But regardless, this is one of the best times to do it, to do mighty things. Why am I saying this? Your plan today, the choices you're making, the stocks you're picking today will make you rich, because it is the investment that you make right now that will make you millions in the next bull market. Meaning that right now it seems like some stocks are just hanging around a certain range, they're not moving beyond that. When markets will pick up, mark my words, you would see yourself make a lot of money. So I'm going to show you 5 of my top investments along with the stocks that I am watching this particular week. So these stocks, I want you to keep them in your radar and know that, okay, these are the stocks that you need to start looking into, that these stocks can be a game changer for you. So that's why I want you to look into this particular stocks. So this week, what are we going to be looking at? We have earnings reports, okay? And then we're going to still have conversations around the tariff between Trump and China. Expect that to go anyway. It can come up with better arrangements. I heard that last week China had to change the person who is negotiating and speaking to the White House. So this week, let's see what's going to happen. Bear moves, yes, because some stocks are entering into, like, selling off. And the reason is that because of this tariff that is happening, many people are pressing the sell button. Some people are selling their stocks. Now, when you hear that people are selling, does not mean that everybody is just selling because they are afraid. Some people are selling to take out profit and just wait for the stock to drop a little lower. So it's like selling a stock you bought at $20 and the stock is at $40, and you decide to sell it at $40, so that if it comes down to 30 or 20 again, you will buy back. So these are the reasons why these things are taking place. So just to get in quickly into the conversation, this week, these are the stocks I'm looking at: SoFi, Google, Nvidia, Tesla, ExxonMobil. This is ExxonMobil, and I'm going to tell you some of the reasons why I'm looking at these particular stocks and watching these particular stocks: SoFi, Google, Nvidia, Tesla, and ExxonMobil. So let's go into the charts. I like to show you the chart so that you'll see one or two things. Now let's go into the chart. But I want to show you something that is happening right now as I'm doing this recording. I just checked and I saw that Bitcoin is running. So throughout last week, let me go to 30 minutes time frame. I have to draw us into this. So throughout last week, Bitcoin dropped to 83. Look at what is happening. 86, almost touching 87. This is amazing. This means that a lot of Bitcoin stocks, crypto stocks, are going to do well. So look at this BTC. It hasn't been doing well, but this move is going to shoot it up. It's going to make a fantastic move. Let me show us another Bitcoin stock that is going to do well. This will not, you will not see this move because market has not opened, but Bitcoin is moving on its own. This stock will probably open above 8 and when the market opens. So this is one I want you to see. So let's get into the stocks I want you to watch for this week. These are stocks that are going to do wonders. So one of them is SoFi. SoFi is one of my favorite stocks. Honestly, we used to have this stock when it was $8. When it was $8, can you see? It used to be around $6, and then we rode it up to 8, and then it got to 12. So these were where I marked that we can start taking profit. Okay, So these are the things you need to know when you are in the community. So recently, I've been saying that if this stock enters into the 8 ranges, I'm going to buy back. Can you see that from 8, it has jumped to 10.92? This particular stock, I'm looking forward to. They have a lot of, this is a traditional bank, but they are bringing in fintech flair into it, and they are doing amazing things. This stock, I'm waiting for them to jump back into the 13, 14, 15 range, and grabbing them at it and running up to 15 range is almost like 90%, if not more. So this is a stock you need to keep under your radar. You can see that when market closed, it touched $11. So let's look at the 5 minutes. You can see it touched $11 when market closed. So let's see what happens when market opens in the morning. The next one I'm going to talk about is Google, Alphabet. Why am I? First of all, Alphabet, they have their earnings report this particular week. So I see them making some jump. So let me use the daily time frame. The last time they had their earnings report, this stock jumped. This stock jumped. Okay. And then later it sold off. So it jumped. So look at this move. So right now, to be honest, stock market is going through a lot. So even if they come up with very good reports, earnings reports, they may not move as much as people are expecting them. But I'm expecting this stock to get into the 164 to 175 range. That's 164 to 174 range. I'm hoping that once they report their earnings, so you can see their next earnings is on the 24th. So once you tap here, you see the date. Earnings is 24th of April. So I'm looking to see them make some good jump. So this is a stock you should keep under your radar because there are so many things happening with this company. And I see this company doing so well because they have something that a lot of companies do not have. Now let's look at the next one. I'm not following them in their numbers, but let's look at Tesla. Tesla is another stock that I really, really I have been enjoying. I won't lie to you guys. This stock used to be this stock used to be around 175, and then somehow, let me go to the weekly time frame so you see everything very well. So this stock used to be around 135 to 140 to 150 down to 175, and then it ran to 488. Okay, and then it sold off. A lot of issues right now, being that he's working with Trump, so many issues. But this is a stock that has a good comeback. You see where this stock is. Just know that this stock is going to come back to retest this 480. It's going to take a while. It may take few months. It may take up to a year, but this stock is coming right back up. So this is a very good place, $226. And you can write it into 300. You can write it into 400. You will get very good moves. And this stock can move in a day. Like sometimes I see this stock make crazy moves. Let me show you. It was 233, and look at where it's closed, 243. $10 move, even though it dropped from 251 to 233. But imagine jumping in here and getting your $10. So Tesla is that stock that can just do crazy moves on a daily basis. And there's a strategy I use to teach this in my community. The next one I'm going to talk about is ExxonMobil, ZOM, ExxonMobil. So ExxonMobil is a stock that I like. Let me type it again. ExxonMobil. Let's see if this will pop up. All right, so this is ExxonMobil. Okay, so let's go to the daily time frame. Whenever I see this stock go below 900, I love to buy it. This stock can run to 120. So imagine getting it at 95, 97, 100, and you can ride it up to 120. It's an oil company stock, which is one stock that I just like to buy it at a certain range. See, the last time it ran to 122 and it came down to this 104, 103. but recently it broke it and got into the 97. So if you see this stock get into this range, you can pick it. You can also buy it on its way up. It's still very, very okay. So this is ExxonMobil. I see it going back up to 119, 120, and you can actually ride it very well. The last one I'm going to talk about is a stock you already know, Nvidia. So Nvidia has been since the oh my god, since DeepSeek came, it's like Nvidia have not recovered from that whole wave. But the good thing about Nvidia is that this is one of the best times you can grab it. Nvidia touched 86 and I see it retesting this 90, maybe coming into around 90 to 100 range again. It's currently around 101, okay? But I see this stock coming to retest, maybe somewhere here, 95, or probably going to 90 before picking up again to go up. So when I say that this stock has been going up, down, even with this up and down, people have been making money. You see this drop to 86. Some people grabbed it and sold at 115, and now it has dropped again to 10 something. So this is how you can, on a short-term move, use this type of stocks to make good money. This is why I'm always talking about having the information and being in the community, okay? So I want you to come and join us in our upcoming Stock to Wealth. Last week, some of the stocks we bought gave us good returns. So what I'm going to be teaching you is how to build your wealth, focusing majorly on the US stock market. And I'm going to give you a list of quality stocks that will return 100%. Of course, you can see I showed you at least two stocks that can give you about 90 to 100% from the video I've done. I've given you some free information that if you watch this video again, you can leverage on that opportunity. I'm also going to show you how to use dividends to cash out and blow. I will also teach you why our money is losing value over time and how you can beat it. So it's one thing to know that we have inflation. Another thing is to know how to beat it. Okay, so let's get over to how much you're going to join us with. So we have the basic class, which is 10,000 naira, and then we have the VIP. The difference between the two is that here you have access to video lessons and you can ask me questions. I help you to set up your app and I give you a list. I follow through to be sure that you have started buying your stocks. But in the VIP communities, beyond is a lot. I give you a financial plan, you get a retirement plan, you get to see my stock buys and my stock sells when I buy and when I sell some stocks, and I get to review your portfolio and help you restructure your portfolio. It is just 50,000 naira. The link to pay is in the description. This is my newest book, The Money Baddie. This book is one of my best books so far. I've put down simple steps that will help you to grow your money and multiply your money. So if you're still trying to make up your mind whether you should join our community, you can start by buying this book. It will change your life. If you do everything I've written in this book, if you take the steps I've written in this book, your life will not be the same again. All right. So make sure you do that. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. Those 5 stocks, keep them on your radar. I'm your girl, Julia, and do not forget to subscribe, like this video, drop and tell me which stock you'll be buying, and I'll see you in the next video.